want you to understand the savings. The 720 cap of just that Ultimate Eye Support, remarkable product on its own, that would sell for $319.80, right? But then on top of that, you're getting an additional $160 bottle of the astaxanthin included. Total price would be $479.70. Our price today is $239.90. So for well less than just the Ultimate Eye, we're including a $160 bottle of astaxanthin also. You're getting both, free shipping, flex pay, very flexible return policy so you can get them home and try them. As I said, if you have a second to read the reviews, you will be blown away. People are so passionate about this product because they notice the difference in the way their eyes function, in the way their eyes feel. Their eye doctors, their optometrists are noticing a difference when they go in to get their eyes checked. So it's a way for you to try to do something easy and remarkable for your eyes. And now that we get to learn, because years ago when we started talking about this, we didn't even really reference the brain benefits of taking these same ingredients, which is just outstanding.
And even when 20 years ago we were first talking about this on TV, what we were talking about were the long-term benefits, that lutein and zeaxanthin are absolutely indispensable. As I was talking about before, when we talk about the development of our eye, the ability of our eye to concentrate lutein and zeaxanthin in the specific location they're concentrated was all about providing this special filtering mechanism. And this filtering mechanism is first and foremost about protecting our eye from this high energy short wavelength, this radiation that's damaging. It's high energy radiation, it's damaging to that tissue. So the location of lutein and zeaxanthin and their specific molecular structure allows them to absorb that radiation and protect us from that radiation. It's essentially like having internal sunglasses. But part of that whole process of blocking that high energy radiation and its filtering mechanism, it also provides for better vision today. So in the past, we talked about the long-term benefits, the essential nature of these ingredients to protecting of our eyes long-term from the most damaging forces they contend with, which is high energy radiation, mostly from sunlight, now from high energy radiation from the lighting around us, the devices we use. But the other factor, it also, lutein and zeaxanthin, as well as astaxanthin, we all deal with issues with glare. The other night we were driving up here from Miami up to St. Pete, and as we're driving up, the sun is directly in our eyes as we're coming here. And it was probably around 6:30, 7 o'clock at night. And literally at times you're completely blinded. And I would wonder what my vision would be like without adequate amounts of lutein and zeaxanthin, which is something I've always been religious about, because the science is also crystal clear. You recover more quickly, you handle glare better, photostress recovery is quicker, meaning photostress, whether we're talking about light to dark or dark to light, the things that are challenging for all of us. Lutein and zeaxanthin are the critical internal components that our eyes utilize to contend with those issues better. As human beings, it's something we will all struggle with since the beginning of time, or that we all struggled with since the beginning of time. And that was the invention of the guy upstairs that enabled us to deal with those things adequately. Today, we're forced to deal with even more damaging and potentially harmful forces to our eyes, and lutein and zeaxanthin have become even more critical, but they're basically deficient and insufficient from the American diet. The American diet is almost defined by how low it is in lutein and really zeaxanthin. So as critical as they are, they've become more important over time, and our diet has become even more deficient over time. So we either need to change our diet, as I said before, or we need to supplement. Again, it doesn't have to be my product. We've explained to you why these are better. They're small, soft, easy to swallow capsules. The nutrients are in their perfect form. They will not upset your stomach. One time a year, we do a Today Special, and they become incredibly, incredibly affordable. And if you read the reviews, this product, all three of them, well, one of them is brand new, but the Ultimate Eye and astaxanthin are virtually perfectly reviewed products with over 95% of their reviews positive reviews.
And if you are a brand new customer, this would be a wonderful place to start, because I think we all understand the importance of eye health, and because we are not getting adequate amounts of these ingredients in our diet, supplementation is essential. The best part about this is that, as Andrew said, you get immediate benefits, you get long-term benefits. One of the things a lot of us notice when I read the reviews, I nod a lot because I can relate. A lot of us, like my eyes used to get really dry. Really, I'd be out here blinking all the time. My eyes used to get really bloodshot, and I used to have to put drops in my eyes all throughout my shows. My eyes were really dry, and I was always putting drops in my eyes. Do you know that I don't use eye drops anymore? I haven't used eye drops like to get red out of my eyes in a couple of years, ever since Andrew told me those drops weren't even good for my eyes. But the point is, I've noticed such a difference. My eyes don't get that dry itchiness that I used to get just because they used to just get really dry. So I think people notice their eyes feel differently, not to mention the fact that you just, you know, I think it's a miracle that I don't need to wear readers to read these cards. At my age, the fact that I can still read my card. My driver's
35 years old?
At 35 years old, I can still read that without my readers. I go and have my driver's license, you know, they make you take the eye exam. I can still pass it without glasses.
No, I
think that's a miracle. It's amazing.
But again, that's a combination of great genetics, and also you're taking very good care of what you've been gifted. And that's what I say, whatever the gifts are, sometimes we might feel like blaming our parents for whatever we might have received, but whatever we receive, it's up to us whether we're going to do good things with the issues that we might have been provided with, or whether we can correct them and resolve them. I was going to show a chart behind me. That's a fascinating chart, and we'll get into some of the science, but this was from, this was extracted from a scientific study, but these are lutein and zeaxanthin concentration in the brains of older humans, dated.
So what does that mean?
80 to 100 years of age.
So that doesn't include you and me.
As a function of cognitive status. No, we're fortunately, we're still a little ways away from that. But if you look at cognitive status, so this is normal cognitive status, and these are the levels of lutein and zeaxanthin. This is mild cognitive impairment, and look at the levels. And in the research, and I could read earlier today and last night I read dozens of charts talking about the fact that introducing lutein and zeaxanthin makes a difference, not just to our vision today, not just to our long-term opportunities in terms of the health of our eyes, but also in terms of cognitive function and virtually every measure of mental function and cognitive function as we age. One of the biggest problems I have with this product is I have so much science to talk about, so many scientific charts to read. I have so many testimonial charts to read. We probably have 400 or 500 testimonial charts. And what you'll notice with this product more than any other, it mentions people's doctors. It mentions the feedback from their doctors, and that's a good thing because we should see an optometrist or an ophthalmologist at least once a year to have our retina looked at, and to also have our eye pressure checked. And that's, again, for issues such as glaucoma. So these are very simple things that you don't want to go without diagnosing them early. So that's something we should all do, is see our eye doctor at least once a year. And I think that's why we have so many reviews that talk about feedback specifically on this product in terms of the doctor's observations on the difference that this product, the positive difference that this product made in the health of their patient's eyes. So that's an exciting thing, that not only do we have the feedback from those using the product, and we have hundreds if not thousands of reviews in that regard, but we also have feedback from their doctors as well, because doctors have now embraced 20 years ago when I first talked about lutein and zeaxanthin, despite the fact that it's anatomically part of our eye, essential for a healthy eye, that it sort of fell, I guess I'm talking about eyes, it fell on deaf ears, that doctors were not interested really in the lutein and zeaxanthin 20 years ago. But the science has now rolled in to such a degree that you can't escape the understanding of the absolutely essential nature. Our body can't make them. If we're not getting them, we need to change our diet or we need to supplement.
There we go.
And supplementing is affordable.
And one thing I'll show you, again, if you're just stopping in, order it before it's gone or before midnight strikes, whatever happens first. One thing I will say, with over 22,000 ordered today, actually let me take that back, over 45,000 ordered today, we're down to a few more than 5,000 left for the whole entire day. That's all choices, all sizes. That's not a lot. If you want the single size, which means just the Ultimate Eye Support, We have just a couple hundred left in each of these, the 40, the 120, the 360, the 720. Do not wait if you'd like us to send that to you. We'd love to get you going on the Ultimate Eye Support. Now, if you want the bundle of the 360 Ultimate Eye and the 180 Astaxanthin, we have only about 1,000 or so left here. That's it. And then there's only 2,000 of this big bundle, which a lot of you are choosing. This is what I choose because I take these products every day, and I take 2 of the Ultimate Eye every day, and I have for well over a decade, probably 15 years at least. I've been taking this product every single day. It's an awesome product. You will love it. Try it, see for yourself. If you find that you get eye strain, if you get fatigue, if you just want to do something great for your eyes every single day, and now you get all the brain benefits along with it, this is the perfect partner. It's the perfect product to try, and this is the best value we offer all year. It's once a year we offer the value that you see before you. So I would encourage you, make a flex payment. All of these are available on FlexPay, whether you're doing just the single of the 120, all the way down to the big bundle. These are all in FlexPay. They're all free shipping and handling. And of course, as you know, you get your money back guarantee when you shop at HSN. So I hope that you will give it a try. As we said, if you have a minute, read the reviews. There are thousands of excellent reviews on this product. People who are so pleased to have found something that makes a difference. And I think, you know, Andrew, whenever I work with you, you remind me, very often I'm reminded about just the importance of being grateful for having good health, because there is no given, there's no guarantees in life. But the fact that there's small things we can do, small changes we can make in a daily routine that can offer us these wonderful benefits today and down the road. And good eyesight, you know, the incredible gift of sight is something that unfortunately we don't think too much about it. We kind of take it for granted. But when I work with you and we talk about this product, I'm reminded how grateful I am that I can see and enjoy and experience, like I'm sure you feel the same way I do, and that we can do one small thing every day. It takes a second a day to take these products, and you get so many benefits, long-term benefits. You'll be grateful. The sooner you start, the better and happier you'll be that you started taking these products.
And you're very correct. Eyesight is a gift, and it tends to be a very fragile gift. Even those of us who have incredibly healthy vision as we age, it changes, and it changes significantly from when we were younger. That's just the nature of our eye and the nature of the tissues in our eye. The lens of our eye, the retina of our eye, the macular region in the retina of our eye, these structures all will be subjected to age-related changes. We're not talking about disease now. We're talking about just the normal, healthy eye will change. And again, the research has been crystal clear. The degree to which we see those changes is directly related to the richness of our diet in terms of lutein and zeaxanthin. Also has been proven, lutein and zeaxanthin by supplementation, certainly our product. Natural lutein and zeaxanthin is absorbed and concentrated and deposited into the macular region of our eye, also deposited in our brain where it also works. But I was going to read just some of the basic charts on this product, just so everyone understands what it's intended to do. It's intended to protect the retina and macula from normal age-related changes in oxidative damage, which we will all be subjected to. I mentioned earlier that an old friend who passed away a few years ago, who was one of the developers of cataract surgery as we know it today, lens replacement surgery. And I asked him a number of years ago, well, so when do we really start developing cataracts? When's the time? And I figured he'd tell me something like 35, 40, 45, that's when we start, and then we start noticing it later. He said, no, the minute we open our eyes as an infant, that's when it starts. And that's when it all starts. Because the minute we open our eyes, we allow high energy radiation to enter our eyes, and we have to. Without letting radiation into our eyes, the visual wavelengths of radiation we can't see. But along with those visual wavelengths of radiation also come high energy radiation, which causes damage, which is why lutein and zeaxanthin are concentrated in the retina of our eye and throughout our eye. But unfortunately, in America, we don't eat adequate amounts of green leafy vegetables and vegetables that concentrate and deliver lutein and zeaxanthin. So we are left without adequate protection for our eyes, also without adequate protection for our brains.
What was that, thunder?
Thunder.
There's a major storm.
Yep.
you know what? It's perfect shopping weather. I just love that.
At least you're in St. Pete.
Exactly. We're here. And you know, we are the lightning capital of the world. You know that, right?
Yes. Oh, it's
more lightning strikes because we're a peninsula on a peninsula, and there's more lightning strikes here than anywhere in the world.
I think the university here has like the Lightning Research Center, that if you're at the HSN building here, especially in July and August, and you're upstairs on one of the higher floors, you could watch 360 degrees around you and just watch lightning strikes going on everywhere.
It's true.
It's like
cool.
the 4th of July.
One thing I would love to ask people, if you can use express ordering. We are very busy. A lot of you have waited to the last show to order this, and I'm so glad you remembered, because that happens. Like, you see it earlier, like, oh, I have to remember to go order it. I would make my way, use express ordering if you can, or log on to hsn.com, because we don't want you to miss it. I just want to let you know that there's a few more than 4,000 left total. That's all sizes, all choices. So whatever really serves your needs. We will be talking about the new product, the Maximum L Plus Z. We'll give you a couple minutes on this so we can kind of explain it further, but this is so limited at this point too. So however, whatever works for you, by all means, we'd love to have you join us, but take advantage of that great today's special
And just
offer.
to understand, Ultimate Eye, it's 1 or 2 capsules daily. I take 2 capsules, but if 1 capsule is all that fits in your budget, because it's not an inexpensive product, even today, at less than 20 cents a capsule, it's become very affordable for something that has 3 of our most expensive ingredients in it. But whatever works for you, 1 or 2 capsules daily. An interesting way to then add the benefits of astaxanthin, or the Maximum L Plus Z, Maximum Lutein plus Zeaxanthin, which boosts even higher the levels of lutein and zeaxanthin, is to alternate days with those. So, of course, if you could afford it, 2 capsules of Ultimate Eye, 1 capsule of astaxanthin, and 1 capsule of Maximum L Plus Z daily. That's if you have the optimum budget. If you need to be more efficient and more affordable, more economical in how you go about doing it, 1 capsule of Ultimate Eye, and then alternate or pick either astaxanthin or the Maximum L Plus Z. But I wanted to go back and read some of the basic charts here. So it also helps combat normal age-related changes in the clarity, density, and thickness of the lens. And that's what lutein and zeaxanthin, these other ingredients, are intended to do in our eye, is to protect the retina, the macula, and the lens principally. It absorbs harmful blue light and protects the macula and retina from ultraviolet radiation. This is high energy radiation that damages any tissue or any structure, and thank goodness lutein and zeaxanthin is there to protect them, but still it requires a tremendous amount of lutein and zeaxanthin delivered on a consistent basis to make, over the course of a lifetime, to make a difference. Promotes healthy vision, visual accommodation, and night vision, improves our ability to deal with photo stress, improves our ability to deal with glare. Lutein and zeaxanthin are present in all tissues of the eye, most concentrated in the central macula, retina, and lens. They're essential to healthy normal vision, particularly as we age. And if we're not getting them from our diet, our body cannot make them, and there are consequences. Their protective benefits have been considered consistently validated in extensive human, clinical, and large population studies. There is absolutely no question about their role, their benefit, their requirement. The only question is whether you choose to get it from your diet, choose to get it from a supplement, or choose to suffer the consequences. Because again, if you read the research on lutein and zeaxanthin, if you want to have a healthier eye and healthy vision throughout a lifetime, that's a lifetime with a rich supply of lutein and zeaxanthin. If you want to support cognitive function and everything that relates to that over the course of your lifetime, that's a lifetime rich in lutein and zeaxanthin. It doesn't mean you need a supplement. It means you need to pay careful attention to your diet. And if you're not doing that with your diet, then supplementation is the only solution.
Here we go, and I'm being told by our producer we are extremely busy. The clock is up because we have more goodies we do want to get to throughout the course of this final 2 hours of Andrew's April visit. This is the last show. It is your final chance to take advantage of all the extra savings that you have on every single product. When Andrew's here, you get extra savings on every product. You get free shipping and handling always on every Andrew Lessman product. The flex pays also go away, so it's a chance for you, and the big bundles go away. We normally do not offer a 720 count, so for those of us that take 2 of these a day, you have to then replenish it every 6 months if you're taking 2 a day. So if you just do your math there, this is the regular price, even at $99.90. I mean, note, you're getting 720 capsules. You're getting double. It's a buy one, get one, basically 720 capsules for only $159.90. I love this bundle because you get the 360 and the 180. It's $10 less than just the 360. And then you get the benefits of the astaxanthin also. And astaxanthin, as Andrew said, one of the single, if not the single most powerful antioxidant carotenoid, and that is a remarkable product as well that we could talk about that product for an hour. First of all, I love it because it's pretty. It is the color of a flamingo. And we'll talk, if you have a minute, you can talk about that. I don't mean to sidetrack you, but it is really the most beautiful color, and that is not, you know, food coloring. That is an actual, that's the natural color of the ingredient.
In these two soft gels, it's kind of, this is a less than ideal way to do it. Is there a piece of white paper?
Let's see, sure.
Because, did they already?
There you go.
I don't know if they, there, perfect. What I'm going to do is puncture these, unless it was, and then just squeeze. There we go. Oops, that could be messy. But that is the Maximum L plus Z.
Okay.
And if there's something I could use to spread it around so I don't make a mess like I did earlier, you could see that's how concentrated the carotenoids are.
Wow.
And then when you look at this capsule.
The astaxanthin capsule.
That's the astaxanthin capsule, and it looks black, literally, that capsule. But when you squeeze it out, again, that looks black, but this is literally the color of flamingos.
Right.
So that's the color that flamingos are. So it gives you a sense, those oil-based capsules, how incredibly concentrated, and that is the most affordable way to deliver those ingredients. The Maximum L plus Z, it is the most affordable booster we could create to deliver the higher levels of lutein and zeaxanthin that many of you are asking for. So we get extremely high levels in the Ultimate Eye, and that's a formula that's gone from 4.2 to 8.4 to now 10.5 in terms of lutein and zeaxanthin over the last 20 years. And now we have a booster with the Maximum L plus Z that gives you 12 and 6 in addition if you choose to. So as I said before, the Ultimate Eye is the foundation. It has the anthocyanins that are important for night vision. It has the full gamut of ingredients to protect your vision, healthy circulation to and from the eye. So Ultimate Eye is the foundation. 1 or 2 capsules daily, depending on your budget. Then astaxanthin for all of the issues associated with computer monitor use, with portable electronic devices and things like that. Astaxanthin is the perfect ingredient, especially if you're noticing issues with visual accommodation, from focusing from distance to close and things like that. And then, of course, Maximum L plus Z if you want to boost the levels of lutein and zeaxanthin from Ultimate Eye. So those are the 3, each one of them, today's special pricing. Those are your 3 options. Unfortunately, in all the products, we're down to our last few hundred bottles. It'll be a very brief airing at the end of the second hour here. We intended to go longer at the end of the second, but that won't be happening, unfortunately.
Yep, I'm not surprised because this is, for those of us, we wait all year. Andrew does this we feature it on hsn.com and throughout the year, but not at the value you are experiencing right now. This is unequivocally the best buy we have on this product. If you haven't ordered it yet, if you're new to HSN, if you're just learning about Andrew Lessman and his products for the first time, since 1979, Andrew Lessman has been manufacturing the world's finest vitamins. Everything is made with solar energy in Henderson, Nevada, right here in the USA. It is made to the absolute highest possible standards for manufacturing a vitamin. And the fact that you are getting these vitamins directly from the manufacturer. Andrew and his team formulate these to maximize the benefits of the ingredients. The finest, absolute finest ingredients and the absolute best value happens when you choose a Today's Special. So if you are looking to try something new, I would love to encourage you to start here. If you are like many of us, you already take the product. When you look at the 47,000 ordered, the majority of those people are replenishing their old supply. They are replenishing today because we all know we wait because Andrew tries to help us plan and budget. So we pretty much have a good handle on when we know springtime, he's going to come out with our Ultimate Eye again so we can replenish it. I just love that you get like a free astaxanthin with it if you are ordering the big bundle. I love the way you have priced that out for us.
And these are ingredients that in the past, just based upon the science and research, and when you've been doing things as long as I have, the science and research evolves. So initially, what lutein and zeaxanthin were most exciting about, even astaxanthin, were the long-term benefits. Because again, lutein and zeaxanthin is our body's way of delivering an ingredient to our eyes to protect it from radiation, from high-energy radiation. When we open our eyes, we really only want visible radiation, visible light to come in. Visible light is not damaging. But accompanying visible light, unfortunately, is the high energy radiation, blue light, UV radiation. That does damage. Lutein and zeaxanthin, those molecules are specifically designed and oriented and positioned in the eye to protect the eye from that high energy radiation. So that's perfectly designed. The only question is whether you're going to give it to your body, to give it to your eyes. Because if you don't get them in your diet, you're out of luck. And this product is so high potency, as I was saying before, that even 2 capsules of Ultimate Eye a day would probably double or triple the normal levels of lutein and zeaxanthin you're getting, certainly of lutein and zeaxanthin. That's not 2 capsules a day, that's 2 capsules a week. So at 1 capsule a day, even 1 capsule every other day, and even if you did that with astaxanthin, even if you did that with the Maximum L plus Z, if you alternated them, you are still getting significant levels that far outstrip the levels that are present in a typical diet. Unfortunately, the American diet, as I said before, is kind of defined by a lack of lutein and zeaxanthin. But I haven't read any reviews in this hour. I was just going to read a few. I grabbed some, and as I said before, the reviews run the gamut from improvements to vision, from relating to dry eyes, from doctors' comments. So I encourage you to go to hsn.com. The product will be available. We'll try to keep it around until midnight tonight, so the savings won't go away. And by the way, whatever size you choose, many of you think that the money-back guarantee only applies to the small size, that if you got a large size and you didn't like it, you can't return it. Of course you can. You don't keep anything that you don't fall in love with. And this product, you will fall in love with. But reading these reviews, love this supplement.
There you go.
Per published reviews, this product delivers. I will never run out again. I noticed improvement in my eye function on day 3. Typical dryness gone. I'm extremely impressed. Vision is noticeably clearer. USA manufactured is a plus for me also. I'm now a fan of Andrew Lessman's products. Kitsy in Texas. Also, entirely made with solar energy, no carbon footprint. Improves eyesight. I've used this product for over a month and I'm very pleased with the results. I use my computer for work and was experiencing difficulty with reading small print coupled with blurring. My glasses only helped a little. After using your product for a month, all of a sudden, I noticed I was reading the small print without difficulty. No blurring and my eyes did not feel as tired. What a relief to read without difficulty. Once again, I applaud Mr. Lessman on this wonderful product. If you are experiencing difficulty reading, I very much recommend this product. The results are amazing from Eastern California.
Do you know how many people don't read? I mean, people who love to read don't read as much because of the eye strain?
I read a review just today at noon, specifically that, and I love reading.
Me too.
I mean, my favorite thing at night when everything quiets down is to read. And I couldn't imagine not being able to read. I couldn't imagine my vision being an obstacle to reading. And that affects, I wouldn't be exaggerating to say, millions upon millions of Americans. And again, our vision is one of those systems in our body that the way we nourish our body directly affects our vision, and it directly affects our brain by the same mechanism, the same ingredients. So lutein and zeaxanthin, as critical as they are to our vision and our quality of vision today, and retaining that vision. We intend to be here for a long period of time. And the eyes are probably one of those structures that are the perfect example of saying, if I knew I was going to live this long, I really should have taken better care of myself. When it comes to our eyes and vision, it's as simple as just eating a diet rich in green leafy vegetables. Sauteed spinach, sauteed broccoli, asparagus. It's something we just throw together at the house as a snack. A little bit of olive oil, some garlic, some salt, some pepper, whatever spices or herbs you enjoy, and any of those, and even if need be, a little bit of butter to make it taste better. But the benefits of these ingredients for the health of your eye, for the health of your brain, it's absolutely incalculable.
Okay, we're gonna read some more, but that one review just read about reading, that pops up again and again and again. So I think
reading,
that's significant.
what we hear about is reading, driving with confidence, especially when there's glare, driving at night.
Yes.
That's so many reviews talking about having given up driving at night. And the degree to which we get around, we talk about getting around on foot, but nowadays the degree to which we feel independent and comfortable getting around in our car, oftentimes the biggest limitation, we might have troubles getting around as we get older physically, but in a car, the biggest limitation can become our vision.
True.
And again, all we're talking about, this is not my idea of how to protect your vision. This is the basic blueprint of your body that has been handed down to us, that is specifically designed, and the scientists, all they've told us is how this system works, how this incredibly, brilliantly designed system works to protect our vision over a lifetime. We're talking about, for most of us, almost a century of our eye being assaulted by radiation. So if you don't contemplate what that eye requires to protect you, then there likely will be consequences. And again, for dry eye, Ultimate Eye is wonderful, and it works even better for dry eye with a great omega-3 product that focuses on DHA. So again, you don't have to get my product. You just have to sort of get the information. Lutein, zeaxanthin, mesozeaxanthin, those are the critical carotenoids that you want in their natural form. Astaxanthin, our astaxanthin is entirely natural. It is naturally made by Mother Nature, as it's been made by Mother Nature for millions of years. 95%, I believe, of the astaxanthin out in products is not natural as ours is. So again, you have to pay attention to what you get, but even though our products are head and shoulders above all the rest, if you simply get a lutein or a zeaxanthin product, or you change your diet, you will reap the benefits.
That is for sure. We'll read more of those reviews for you. In the meantime, thank you so much for ordering and for your patience. We have everybody taking calls in our phone room. We're thrilled you're going to try this today's special. We know you'll be impressed with it. That's the beauty of it. You will see a difference, feel a difference. Your eyes will feel differently, and you will see the difference when you use this product. And I don't know about you, but once you start taking it, the feeling you get knowing you're doing something great for your eyesight every single day, you can't even put a price on that. So whether you want to do the Try Me, there is a Try Me size, and you're welcome just to do the Try Me. I'm going to show you one more little chart here that I think is impressive. Stephen tells me a lot of people are choosing this bundle, where you get $360. If you take one a day, that's a year's supply of the Ultimate Eye, and then you're also getting a 6-month supply of the astaxanthin. Note that at midnight, normally this is what we sell. It's the largest size we sell. The everyday price is $160. And then the astaxanthin, the regular price. 2
capsules, it's a 6-month of Ultimate Eye and 6 months of astaxanthin.
Exactly.
And the 720 is 1 or 2 years. It could be 1 year at 2 capsules, and you get 360 of astaxanthin. So they were designed to work together.
So for $149, you're getting both of these products for less than what you would pay just for the Ultimate Eye. That's why I said, to me, I look at this, it's like getting astaxanthin today for free if you do a bundle, because it's lower than the price for just the one product. And because they are both so critically important and they work hand in hand together, it's a great way for you to get to try astaxanthin and not pay extra. We're approaching 49,000, wow,
crazy,
already spoken for. It's very exciting, and we're looking forward for you trying it. It's one of your top reviewed, everything you bring us as a customer pick, but people are passionate about this. It's life-changing when you can enjoy things that you weren't before. You know, when you talk about the master blueprint, our bodies weren't designed, our eyes weren't designed to be staring at screens all day. And unfortunately, it's what we do. I mean, we stare at our phones, at tablets, at computers. I mean, our poor eyes, the strain. Remember when we were little and our parents would say, don't sit too close to the TV. You're gonna strain your eyes. Well, can you imagine now compared to that?
We watch, you know, TV isn't TV. TV is just video. And we watch video on handheld devices all day long. And we could watch something, we could look at something and never change our focal distance for hours at a time. The implications for the structure of our eye doing that kind of work, and then not even considering the radiation exposure that also carries with it as well. It's just, again, we have to do our very best. Life is what it is, and we have to do our very best to support the systems that, you know, the systems that were designed long ago actually can address much of the craziness of our current modern life. But we have to pay attention to what that system requires. And when it comes to our eyes, it's simple nutrients like lutein and zeaxanthin, these carotenoids, astaxanthin, that would require a change in our diet. What I was going to do real quickly before we run along, and then we'll just talk about the maximum L plus Z very quickly. Just because I think a lot of folks just don't believe it. Read some of the stuff on the brain. So Nutrition Reviews, a respected journal, the rationale supporting a role for lutein in cognitive function is based on the following observations. First observation, lutein is the predominant, the major carotenoid in the human brain.
Wow.
In early life and later in life. Primate retinal lutein, human retinal lutein concentrations, for example, macular pigment density, are related to brain lutein concentrations. In other words, the more lutein and zeaxanthin we have in our eye, the more we have in our brain. Makes sense.
Makes sense.
Macular pigment density, lutein and zeaxanthin in the eye, is related to cognitive function. So higher levels of lutein and zeaxanthin in our eye, our brain is functioning better. Lutein supplementation in adults improves cognitive function. So, and I have 3 dozen charts here talking about this. From the Gerontological Society of America, gerontology is the study of elderly. Importantly, it has been discovered that lutein and aging, lutein and zeaxanthin are in the human brain. We all know that. And it was also found that a higher concentration of lutein and zeaxanthin in the brain was associated with better cognitive function. We found an independent positive association between plasma concentrations of both lutein and zeaxanthin and performance on 3 of 4 domains assessed global memory, executive function, with a significant association also evident between zeaxanthin and the processing speed of composite score. We'll do one more from Nutrition Reviews. Examination of relationship between cognitive and cognition and lutein levels in brain tissue from a population-based study of adults found that among the carotenoids, only lutein was consistently associated with a wide range of cognitive measures that included executive function, language, learning, and memory, which are all associated with specific brain regions. I then have a couple of recent studies that talk about both lutein and zeaxanthin and their implications for really pretty much every measure of mental faculty and cognitive function. So we know we need it for our eyes. Now we also know it's indispensable for our healthy brain as well.
There we go. I think we're gonna, are we wrapping this one up?
Yes,
I think we're gonna wrap this
yes.
one up because we have a brand new product that is a boost to what you're already doing. So this is the maximum L plus Z. So it's maximum lutein and zeaxanthin. Brand new